Hey, what's up guys? So, this is going to be a pretty simple video. I mean, actually a lot of YouTubers, especially tech YouTubers, have done this before. It's nothing new, but I feel like from a smaller channel, it's a little more interesting because we have much lower standards than bigger channels who can be selective. So, I think this video will be very interesting, and today we're just going to be talking about all of the random stuff that companies have sent me over the past, this channel's been alive for 4 years. I've been on YouTube for like 8 now. So it's been a while, but realistically speaking, these have all been from like the past year and a half, ever since I started doing giveaways and started growing an actual tech channel and doing tech content. So let's talk about it first. So the first thing a company ever sent me, let's actually get it up here. And it was the first time, and I was so excited, because this was like really early. I think I had 1,000 subs, not even. I didn't even have monetization enabled on my channel. And it was from Fine Technologies, and that's how I learned that it's Fine. Despite being spelled Fine, they've actually told me in their email it was Fine, and this will be a recurring theme the way they did it. So they basically said, hey, do you want to review this USB lavalier? And as you see, it's not in the box because I straight up lost it, but it was a USB lavalier mic. And to tell you the truth, you can actually find the video on my channel from way back when. The sound quality was utterly terrible, but I gave it a good review. I just said, hey, for 20 bucks, it's fine. And for 20 bucks, it was fine. But, by modern standards, I mean, even compared to these ones, which I hate so much because they never work, it was terrible. But I was so happy. And what they did, and a lot of companies have done this from then on, is they PayPal'd me the 25 bucks or 20 bucks to buy the mic, and then had me buy it on Amazon because their company was based in China, so they didn't want to ship it all the way from China and have me wait a month to get the thing they wanted just a free review on. So that was the first ever product I got sent. Again, I was ecstatic, and it went on from there. Now, I don't exactly remember which one was the second, but in no particular order, I got another mic from Fine about a couple months later. This was this gooseneck mic I did a review, and it actually sounded a lot better, almost to the point of usability. And if I open this up, it's actually, I do think I still have it in here because I had no reason to, yeah, I do. I had really no reason to use it after that. Kind of useless. It was this weird gooseneck microphone thing. But yeah. So that was another thing they sent me, and it was actually, like I said, to the point of usability. And of course, I used it as a gaming mic to test it, which was not the recommended thing. That's never getting back in that box correctly. So that's from Fine, and that's basically everything they've ever sent me. They've, I haven't even been in communication with them. They probably don't even know I have a new email. Most of the stuff is from my old email. If you don't remember, my old email got hacked, and I lost my channel. Then my channel got returned, but it's now on a different email, so I have a different business email entirely. So a lot of old companies that might want to come back and be like, hey, we have new stuff, and we want to send you better stuff this time instead of the cheap crap. They won't even know. But, speaking of better companies, I got this from Comica. This is see if I can open this. I don't have the packaging or anything. I just have the mic in this box. They sent me this shotgun mic, which I reviewed, and in my video sounded actually okay. Comica's a more, I don't say legit company, but it's a recognizable company. Comica. People buy, like even higher-end YouTubers will buy these mics and stuff like that from Comica. Now, this is, like, the cheapest thing they have, and even compared to, like, my cheaper, actually, less expensive, this is, like, 40 bucks, less expensive, $25 powered shotgun mic, it sounded eh. But I still gave it a good review, because, again, I was kind of biased because it was free, and I was still early days, and I wanted to work with Comica in the future, knowing that they produce a lot of good stuff. They haven't gotten back to me, so I'm assuming they think I'm dead. Next was this, Kamiray light. Let me see, I actually have it. It's on the floor over here. This is for reference of why I would even take this review. This was back when I had a policy, and I kind of still do, but, I'm a little more selective, where I basically said, any item that a company will send me for free, I will review. That's what I said. That was my rule at the time. I will review any single thing. Then it got to the point where someone was like, do you want a baby watch? I'm like, the fuck is a baby watch? And it was like a watch for babies. I'm like, okay, this is where we stop. We're not doing this. But I was interested in this product because it's a light, and people say my lighting in my video sucks because it does, and it still does. This thing was too bright to even use. It just basically, and even with the diffuser on it, was just, it was blinding using this thing. But it's too small, and the diffusing doesn't happen correctly, so it doesn't even help the lighting. It just makes me go like, every time it shines in my eyes. So I couldn't even put it on top of my camera, even though I did try using it. So we're going to turn that off and put it away. So it was just the light. I did review it. I was like, is this the light that I need? No. And that's kind of it for the cheap Garbo stuff. I hate to say it to those companies, because these are all legitimate companies. Fine. They make high-quality microphones. Yeah, they've even been covered in Linus Tech Tips videos. Comica, again. And even this Comlight company does some interesting stuff. But then I got sent something, and you can see it right here. And this was the first product that I was offered to get sent that I was like, oh my god, that's a thing that's related to what I'm doing. All this stuff. Microphones, crappy microphones, light. None of that stuff has anything to do with computers. I mean, the mics maybe, but come on, they kind of suck. So I got the email from PC Cooler, and they were like, we want to send you some of these fans. Not going to say the name. I'll probably get auto-demonetized if I say the actual name of what the kit is called. You can just go ahead and read that. You probably can't. It's too far away, but who cares? And they were like, and these are like $45 a kit, which is actually relatively good. You know, it's good. That's a good price for what these are. And I'm not even saying that because they've sent me stuff. This is a good price for these fans. I mean, a 3-fan kit from Corsair with similar RGB to these or the other series we'll talk about in a minute is $100. These are $45, and their LEDs are way better, in my opinion. And their static pressure is amazing. And I made a video called The Best Budget RGB Fans for Something PC, and I actually showed them in my PC, and unexpectedly, they beat my Cooler Master fans on my radiator, cooling my 7700K, and I was like, oh my god, these are amazing. I still have them in that PC. I'll be doing a video rebuilding that because it's got my favorite case with these fans in it because I love them so much, and we'll get back to these fans later. Now, I actually liked these fans so much that I was thinking, because I hadn't gotten any once I switched my emails, when that whole fiasco with my channel getting hacked and my email getting deleted and then transferred to a new account, it was a whole thing. Go back and watch, my video called Here's What Actually Happened. It explains everything. I never got no company was contacting me, because to them I was, as a channel, but they didn't know who I was, and I was still getting emails to my old email from companies that had worked with me before. So I actually was thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I have a project coming up. I need fans. And I was like, I don't want to buy literally $200 worth of RGB fans from Corsair or some other company that's going to charge me through the teeth. Let me see if PC Cooler remembers me. So I sent them an email from my old email telling them to contact me at my new email if they were interested in working together. And to my surprise, almost immediately they responded to my new email. They're like, hey, how you doing? In typical Chinese to English translation. And I was like, hey, I need some more fans. Would you be willing to send them to me for some projects, as well as I will review them again during the videos and make a couple videos? Like, sure. And they were like, well, how many do you need? I'm like, 5. They're like, oh, 5? Just 5? It's like, yep, 5. 5 boxes. I don't even know if they know it. So this company was different. In the first time they sent me something, instead of PayPaling me and having me buy it, they sent me an Amazon discount code to buy their boxes of fans. So basically, when you go to checkout, it discounts 99% of the price. And what they did is they actually discounted 90% and then agreed to pay me the extra 10% in PayPal. So I got like 90% off, and there was like $4 left, so they just PayPal'd me like $4. And it was interesting. And in the end, I was like, wow, I was happy to get these fans. I think in the end, I ended up, with PayPal taking its cut and Amazon taking tax, I lost like $5. I was happy. $5 for these fans. And someone actually bought them from that video, from my affiliate links, and more people have bought it recently from my other affiliate links. Everyone's going to be so confused about this Cooler Master box. We'll talk about that in a minute. But so I have 3 kits of these, which I have a plan for. So we're working on that. If you want to buy these fans, I'm not going to bother linking the other products because I don't really recommend them anymore. If you want to buy these fans, which I actually recommend, okay? I actually recommend these fans. They are good. They have good static pressure. They are PWM fans, and their RGB effects on both the Halo and this series that I, again, can't name, are amazing. So I recommend these fans. Link in the description below. Amazon affiliate links to both of these parts that you can buy, and I do get a direct cut if you buy them from my affiliate links. So these I was happy to get. So I have these. I always want to do that dumping a box of fans thing. So, yay. I was again ecstatic when that box came. Just full of fans. So, moving on to Again, probably what everyone was looking at this whole time. Why do you have a box from Cooler Master on your table? Now, I'm going to say this in advance. If a social media team, or even somebody employed by a company, sends me something, unless it is through marketing emails or direct communications with heads of companies, these are not in any way endorsing me or my content or what I stand for or anything, and they are not sponsors, okay? I can get in big trouble if somebody thinks they are a sponsor. These are not sponsors. These next two I'm about to talk about, too, yes, are not sponsors. These are independent actions by very nice and honestly awesome social media teams and people at the companies, not direct sponsorships of my channel, okay? So, why do I have a Cooler Master box? I was trolling the Cooler Master social media team, as I tend to do on Twitter, and one of the things they were talking about is one of their headsets. And then I, in the replies, typed something along the lines of, insert a bunch of comments from simps begging for free stuff from a social media team that has no power to do so. And the reply from Cooler Master, I got a notification on my phone because I am following them. I was like, no way. Holy crap. They said, do you want something along the lines of, not direct quoting, do you want to help us break a stereotype, or two stereotypes, they said, I don't know what the second one was, and DM us your address. And I did. I DM'd them my address immediately. And in the mail, I got a box, and inside the box was this. I tried doing an unboxing video. It looked terrible, so this is the replacement. And it wasn't heavy enough. So when I saw this, I'm like, it's not, and it also, this was clearly opened. So I was like, there's no way it's a cooler. There's no way. There's honestly no way. So I opened it, and of course, I took forever to figure out how to open it. It was empty, except for two things, and one of them's behind me. One sec. It had a note, and on the note, it says, from one troll to another. Cooler Master. This is from the social media person for Twitter at Cooler Master, not from the company itself, again. From one troll to another. And I thought this was so funny, and it had a wristband. If people noticed I was wearing this purple wristband, it says, Cooler Master, make it yours on it. I've been wearing this all the time. It's actually really nice. Thank you, Cooler Master. I appreciate it. Cooler Master social media team. So, I've kept this note, and, I keep most of my PC part boxes. You never know when you're going to need to RMA something that doesn't work or comes empty, Cooler Master. So that was until today. Yes, today recording this video, today is Wednesday, August something. It's Wednesday, August 12th. Oh my god, the person I'm about to talk about just responded to my tweet about what I'm about to talk about. Today, I received the best thing I've ever received from any company ever. Besides the fans. The fans were really cool. But, separate category. Best thing. Have you guys ever heard of Asetek? Yes, Asetek. The company that owns the patent to the classic CPU liquid cooler. This design. The pump inside the block, simple, tubes to radiator. They own the patent to this design. They license it out. All of these AIOs, they license this design. Huge legislation. Look it up. It's a really interesting case, actually. I bought something from Asetek, their website, directly, because I needed something very specific. And that thing was this. Yes, this is exactly what it looks like. This is a tiny 92 millimeter AIO liquid cooler for small form factor systems. This is going to be an insane build I'm doing with this. And after I bought this from Asetek's website, it's the only place you can get it, Asetek's website. It's one of the only two things they sell. They sell two things. This and a CPU cooler for socket LGA 3647. What the fuck is it called? And a cooler for socket LGA 3647. Yeah, that's Intel's extremely high-end desktop platform. So LGA 3647 is the only other cooler they sell. This and that. Kind of a huge difference, right? Huge socket, this thing. But it doesn't come with any mounting hardware. Now, Asetek uses their standard Asetek mounting hardware. And they sell it separately on their Amazon store. This is very important. I noticed this. But I was like, I need to make sure this is Asetek. So on Twitter, again, people say, oh, why do you email companies? You're such a shill. They're not going to send you anything. Yeah, fuck those people. I was just bought something from @Asetek, super excited for my new project, which is why I bought this for a new project. And Asetek responded. The company Twitter, Asetek, responded, and they added two of their They added two of their people on social media. Asetek Dennis and the other guy whose name I forgot. I feel really bad, but he didn't send me anything, so I don't feel bad. Asetek Dennis said, "Hey, this project sounds really interesting. Shoot me a DM." I shot him a DM. Oh, dude, I'm actually you guys always say, "Oh, I never see you happy." Oh my god, I'm so happy about this. I was not expecting it. And I talked to him like, "Hey, so is your Amazon shop, are these the mounting hardware, right? This is it?" He's like, "Yeah, tell me what you need. I'll send it to you." So I'm like, "Oh, sick." I buy this, with like $100 cooler, which makes sense. It's an integrated unit. $100, sure. $100 cooler. He's going to send me free mounting hardware. Awesome. So I tell him I need LGA 2066. I know, exciting. And he's like, "Sure thing. Is that the Square ILM? Yeah, sure." And I go, "What?" And before he's about to send it, I go, "Hey, could you also send AM4, just in case?" That's AMD's modern socket, AM4. So he's like, "Yeah, sure thing." So he gives me a tracking number a few days ago, and he's like, "It's on its way." And I got the package today. And I was like, so I unboxed it right away thinking, "Oh my god, it's just going to be mounting hardware. Awesome." But the box was huge. Like, it was really big. I'm not going to go get it. It's got my address all over it. But it was a huge box. And I was like, this is kind of a big box for mounting hardware. But again, I thought nothing of it because I'm an idiot. So I was like, I'm not going to make an unboxing video. It's fine. It's just the box. It's got my mounting hardware. I opened it up, and it's just a shit ton of foam. I was like, what? Why is there so much foam? And then I took off the top layer foam, and I saw the mounting hardware, a weird thing with a wire coming out, and a giant roll. Some of you on Twitter, if you're following me on Twitter, you know exactly where I'm going. This giant roll. And I was like, what is this, a mouse pad or something? I opened it up. Guys, I know, I'm more excited about this than a lot of you will be. And it was this. I don't know where you get this. I don't know how to get this. I spent an hour looking up where to buy this. As far as I know, you cannot purchase this. This is an Asetek mouse mat, build mat, whatever you want to call it, akin to like the Gamer's Nexus one that he sells. I can't tell if it's actually supposed to be just like a big mouse pad, like a desk mouse pad, or like something to work on top of. I actually had it on this desk, that's why it's clear. They inspired me to clear my desk for once, and I'm going to use it as a work mat. Like, this thing is insane! It's insane! It's got the layout of a Asetek cooler design. It's got two, Asetek coolers right here. It says Asetek on the top. It has all the screw mounting for their Asetek coolers. Radiator design. All bunch of stuff. Asetek specializes in liquid cooling systems for CPUs, GPUs, workstations, gaming, and high-end performance PCs and data centers. This thing is freaking awesome. And again, I actually looked it up because I was like, I need to buy one of these now. I need a second one. I need one to work on, one for mouse pad, and one to keep. I need three. And now, I cannot find where to buy this. I'm probably going to DM. He actually just DM'd me, so I'm going to... Or he just replied, so I'm going to DM him again. Dennis, if you're watching this video, I'm going to send it to you because you're freaking awesome. I don't know where to get this. I don't know how to get this. This is the coolest thing I've ever been sent. This is awesome. Now, another thing in the box was, again, something I have no idea where to get. As far as, except for like system integrators who sell it. Is this. If you can't see it, well, it sucks for you. This is an Asetek thing for, like, it replaces this top part of their pump, but it's RGB. Now, it is addressable, and that's the one part I'm disappointed in, so it's only got three. It's a 3-pin thing, and the motherboard I'm about to use for this project has a 4-pin, but I do have an adapter box. I'm going to have to buy a second one, see if I can fit it in this project I'm doing, but I don't know where to get this. Again, these are two things I have no idea where to get, and I want more of now. An Asetek RGB cooler plate on the top for shell replacement thing for their cooler, and this giant mouse pad, whatever it is, it's awesome. I love it. I love it so much. Again, I'm not sponsored by Asetek. Asetek's social media team, marketing people are just really freaking cool. Asetek Dennis, you're awesome. I'm gonna send you this video. You might not watch it, but I love you for this, man. This is fucking awesome. I can't get over that. So I bought a cooler and ended up with, to me, what is a priceless mouse mat work pad. Again, I don't know the exact name for it. And this Asetek thing that, again, I don't know where to buy this. And I'm again going to ask him, I'm going to say it 1,000 times, I don't know where to buy this. Because it's not on their website. And it's not on Amazon, it's not anywhere else. So I have literally no clue where to get it. I want more of it. I want I want Asetek wallpaper right now. By the way, if you don't know, I actually do like Asetek. This is completely aside. Asetek makes all of the cooler brands that I use. I use a ton of Cooler Master. That's kind of why I troll around their Twitter. I've used Cooler Master AIOs in most of my builds. That's an Asetek pump design. So Asetek's kind of like the company. So to have Asetek's social media people, again, not Asetek the company. This is not an endorsement of me by Asetek in any way. I'm not sponsored. But I could be. Asetek, hope you're watching. I'm kidding, but seriously. Sponsor me. Asetek is awesome. I lost my train of thought. This is awesome. So, guys, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed. It was kind of a build-up to this Asetek thing. That was really what I wanted to talk about. The Asetek thing was cool. The Cool Master thing was cool. Completely overshadowed by the Asetek thing. Oh my god, this thing is awesome. I love it. It's going to be my new work mat, unless it's supposed to be a mouse pad, and then it's going to be my new mouse pad. I'll have to ask, and if I can get a second one, I'll pay. I'll pay for it this time. But, oh my god, I got this sent for me for free. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.